Hello guys, so today we have a solar panel here in our office and I'm going to show you how to connect your solar panel. I'll use just one, but subsequent videos we have some other ones there. I will show you how to connect them maybe in series, in parallel, but for today I'm just using this one and I'm going to show you how to connect this to your inverter. Okay, so the main thing you need to know and how to be able to connect your solar panel to your inverter is that you need two of these MC4 connectors, at least two of them. If you need to use more solar panels, if you need to make extensions and other things, you might need more. But for a basic setup, you need two of these, okay? MC4 connectors. They are easy to get. I'll try to find some links for you and help you out with some Amazon purchase things. But this is the basic thing you need to be able to connect your solar panel to your inverter. Regardless of any inverter, all the other inverters we have here still use this, but this is our inverter, so yeah, let's go. Basically, well, to make things easier for myself, I have already connected one side of it and I'm going to show you how to do the connection on the other side. Yeah, and then we just go ahead to connect them. Okay, so and then later I'll show you the back of the solar panel and how to connect to the back as well, and it's really simple, so let's go. Okay, so this is the other end of the cables that I haven't connected. This is just a demonstration, so I'm using these cables, but the most appropriate cables to use are gauge 10 cables. Okay, so you get yourself some positive and negative gauge 10 cables, or just some two cables, and you decide which one will be the positive and negative. And for me, this is the positive, this is the negative. Yeah, so you need to take off the insulation and also make this, twist it and make sure that they are all together. Okay, yeah, the same for the negative. Yeah, so once you are done, inside this you have these, you have the actual things that make the connection. So yeah, this is the male, this is the female part, that's what we call it, and you just do this and that's the connection. But before you do that, of course, you have to put the cables on it like that. So there are some tools to make this easier, but all I'm using today is a plier, and that's what I use to remove all the insulation. But there are some tools. I'll also try to link those tools to the in the description, in the video description. So I have this here, and then I go ahead and put it here, and a plier is enough. Actually, a plier is enough. So you squeeze it. You're supposed to make a crimp out of it. Yeah, so I'm going to fold it over. Yeah, make sure it's tightly closed. And within your solar setup, everything is made watertight and very highly resistant to breakages and all that. So if you are making these connections, you should also make sure that you are making them very strong connections, so that you will not create any weak links in your setup. Okay, so the solar panels have high water resistance and everything, so well, that's why you have to get the right cables, the right tools. As you can see, this is not easy when you're just using a plier, so make sure you get the right tools. I'll get you links for the right tools. The right tool would have done this in a few seconds. Okay, so basically what you're supposed to do is to put this here and use the tool, is to put this here and use the tool to make sure you close it well. So let's come back when I'm done with that. Okay, so what I have figured out is that when you're using the not so professional tools, try to fold one side of this thing down. Yeah, try to fold one side down and then try to fold the other down later, so that makes it a little bit easier. Yeah, but when you're using the professional tools, it will just be so easy. It will be done in a few seconds. So you can check the link in the description for the tools. Yeah, so the male and female parts are done, and when you're done with the connection, they will be connected like this. Okay, so that's it, and they are supposed to go on these things like this. Okay. So the female part is supposed to go into this one, and when you do it well, it should give you a click when you're done. First you put on the cap and then you put it inside, and push it deep. Then when you're done, you turn this on, put the cap back on. There are some tools to help you secure this as well, so you can get out, link them up, and then you can get them as well. So the male part also goes on cap first, this one next, yeah, on this side as well, and you push it deep. Yeah, when you do it well, you hear it lock itself in there. Yeah, well secured in there, and you turn, make sure it's well secured. There are some tools that can really help you tighten it up. So basically, this is the connection. This is the same connection to the solar panel. This is the same connection to the inverter. So you get your MC4 connectors and your 10 gauge wires. These are not 10 gauge wires, these are just for demonstration. You get your 10 gauge wires as well. Yeah, and you're good to go. So I used the plier today, but get the right tools, they are definitely useful. Now let's go over to the solar panel and connect to it, and then connect to the inverter as well. Let's go. Okay, so as I was saying before, the main thing you have to figure out is to connect this MC4 cables. Okay, one clue to help you make it easy for you is that when you take one MC4 connector, which consists of this and that, just take one 10 gauge wire and use it for the both ends. So one end has this of that same MC4 connector, the other end has this. Okay, and the rest is all figured out already. Okay, once you do that, you're fine. So basically now we have to connect the cable to the solar panel and then to the inverter. Okay, so first the solar panel. The solar panel has two connections over here. This one and the one down here, this one. So you have to look at it, get close to it. Usually this is the positive, this end is the positive, but go ahead, get close to your solar panel, look at the ends of it over here. It has negative there, it has positive there, so then you get it figured out. Okay, so the rest of the connection is really simple. Okay, for the inverter, it's just this goes where it belongs. So let's assume this was all just one cable, right? And you connect it to it, and as far as it goes, go to the other end and connect this to it. Safety reasons, always keep it off when you are connected. Yeah, so this on the other end, it's the same way. That's why I said make sure that for one cable you have the one end having this one, the other end having this one, and you're sorted. Okay, so for the positive side, you just You can come closer and take a look. Yeah, it's really simple, you know, just like a Lego. That's all. It's done. That's it. Done. And then for the negative side, you can come closer as well. Okay, so on the other end, it's this way, and you just like a Lego, you know. Once you do it, your whole connection is done. Down here, then positive is connected, negative is connected, and then it goes to your inverter this way. Okay, so that's basically it for the connection. That's basically it for the connection. Another time I'm going to show you how to maybe connect these panels in series, how to maybe connect them in parallel and everything. Okay, these things are really easy to do. If you have a simple setup, maybe an RV, whatever it is, maybe a small cabin, these things are very useful. We have the batteries as well for you, so look out for all our videos on how to set up these things. See you next time. Bye.